Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Essential Oils and Skincare. I'm Stephanie Bader, and I'm here to help you learn just a little bit about some essential oils that can really help you have beautiful skin that glows. And it can be done very naturally. You can either DIY it or you can use some of our skincare products. We're going to talk about both tonight. So, I want to preface this all by saying first and foremost that I truly believe that beauty comes in all shapes, all sizes, all colors, all skin, whatever, man, woman, child. But really and truthfully, it comes from people who are truly nourished in their bodies. And that means you have good nutrition, good mindset, good just all those good things inside, and then they come shining outside. So I want to preface that this is not about just having, a beautiful exterior and a rotting interior, because I don't see that as being a really healthy lifestyle. And I want to stress that we here at, Essentially Savannah, especially me, are looking to help you have the most healthy lifestyle that you possibly can have. So to establish really good nutrition, the one thing that I can say that doTERRA offers that will actually help all of your skin, hair, and nails are your vitamins. Make sure you are on a good supplementation routine. And if you don't have these vitamins, I'll put them up again. If you don't have oils yet, you can get these vitamins for free this month, or free next month, by enrolling with certain criterias and things like that. Just talk to me, talk to whoever invited you on this page, and we'll let you know how you can get these for free. If you've already been in doTERRA and you haven't tried the vitamins, I'm just going to put that up to the camera. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee with these things, so try them. All the directions are on the back on how to use them. They're really easy. And you will feel better, and therefore you will glow and look better. So enough about that, but good nutrition is the base of good health, good skin, good hair, good nails, good everything. But we do want our skin to look good. At least I think most people do. And because it is our biggest organ, we need to take really good care of it. It is what most people see as the first thing that they come in contact with us. So taking good care of it doesn't really have to be difficult when you're using oils. It can be really, really simple. It's just a matter of what your challenges are and what you're trying to overcome. So let me talk to you about a few things that you can do that can help you. Maybe you have some of these oils already in your home, and you're like, I didn't know that's what they did. Now, we're not going to cover those 10 powerhouse oils that I usually talk about. We're going to talk about some different oils tonight because, like I said, maybe you have them sitting there and you have no idea what to do with them. And that's where I want to show you the multifaceted examples of what these oils do. So, some safety guidelines when you're using oils for skincare. Dilution. You want to dilute your oils. It's about a 3-to-1 ratio when you're using them, especially for your face and for your neck. So, fractionated coconut oil. Now, I don't have mine in the doTERRA bottle anymore. I went and tried to make my bathroom look a little prettier. So I put it in just a little container like this that I could just pump out, just a little pump, and I can then put the drops of oil in as I need to and apply it wherever I needed to. So if it's on my face, if it's on my elbows, if it's on, my lower back, wherever I need to apply, I can just pump out a little fractionated coconut oil, and we're on our way. So it's about 3-to-1. So, 3 drops of a carrier oil, or, let's do it this way. About a palmful of carrier oil to about a drop or 2 of your essential oil. And that'll be a pretty good dilution rate for most adults. But what do you want to use? What oils do you want to use? Well, let's talk about skin imperfections. Now, at the the age of 43, yes, I just said that on Facebook. Oh my gosh, she just said her age to the whole world. I'm 43. And I get blessed with blemishes still. Is there anybody out there in the world who's with me? You still get these blemishes. They pop up and you're like, really? I thought that was supposed to stop when you were like at least 25 or maybe even 30, but 43 and I'm still getting these things that I got when I was 15 and 16. This is so unfair. Well, there's oils that can help. And yeah, you've got your melaleucas and you've got your frankincense and you've got your lavenders. But here's another one, patchouli. Patchouli is an excellent one that you can just dab with a little bit of coconut oil onto a blemish, and it will reduce that redness, reduce the pain. And I'll tell you, I had one that I swear it went all the way down to my ankle. It took away the redness, it took away the pain, and it worked so fast with just a little bit of patchouli. Another one that's great for that, and it also makes your skin kind of glow, is sandalwood. Sandalwood doesn't take very much oil either. It's a super powerful oil, and it just kind of smooths everything out, but it helps to get that skin just really nice and clear so you just shine through. So both of these, just a little coconut oil and just dab it where you need it, and you're going to be in really good shape. Now, I did say I was 43, right? So there's that whole anti-aging part that, yeah, well, I've been trying to do that since probably 25. Let's be honest. I don't really want the wrinkles here, and I don't want them here, and I haven't wanted them since I knew that they could come in and exist on my face. Now, they're there. I'm not going to say that I'm totally smooth, but they're not there as prevalent as maybe they could be. And maybe that's because I, store a little for the winter, but that's okay too. But two oils that help with that are, one is a complete superpower, and it's myrrh. It's kind of like your Mother Earth oil. It helps reduce all those fine lines and wrinkles. Now this one's a thick oil. I'm going to be really honest. Sandalwood's pretty thick too, but myrrh is extremely thick. So it may take a little patience to get out of the bottle. But you add that little coconut oil, dab it where you want, right through here, right here, and it will help to reduce those fine lines. And if you've been on this page for, 5 minutes, I'm a klutz. So you know that I love helichrysum, because I tend to do really dumb things and cut myself with mandolins and whatever else I do in the attempts to cook and do whatever, like walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. Well, helichrysum is not only great as a liquid Band-Aid, it's also fantastic for the wrinkles too. So maybe that's what's helping, because I'm putting so much helichrysum on my hands that it's going to my face. I don't know. But helichrysum is really good for that too. And it will help your skin really glow. Now, if you have more of a rough complexion, which, that can come and go as hormones shift in your body. There's a couple oils that are really good for that. And one is going to sound really crazy, but it's coriander. Yeah, coriander. Isn't that weird? I thought it was extremely weird. But it is really good to help you have a smoother complexion, especially for those of you out there who have oily skin, because it can help control the oil and give you a smoother complexion. Again, dilute. You want to always, on all of these, you're going to want to dilute with a little bit of coconut oil. And then geranium. I got introduced to geranium when my baby boy was just a month old. And this oil, just really helps tackle into those little blood vessels that, if you get really red spots, if you've got really red cheeks or you've got red spots on your face. He had a huge hemangioma on his head. So that helped to make that spread out and make his whole, face go back to normal. So he didn't have the giant red spot. So that's what geranium does. It just helps smooth out that complexion so you have a nice even tone and you glow. And it worked. I mean, it worked on him so fast. I was completely in amazement. And I was so new in doTERRA that I was completely like in awe. So I love it. Now you will smell very flowery, but you're going to look fantastic. Now, skin purifying. If you really have had, troubled skin, and I feel for people like this because I got good genes from my grandmother. I'm going to give her all the credit here because her and my mother both have fantastic skin and they passed it on to me. And I feel for people who fight their skin all the time. It has got to be a pain and it's got to hurt. But there are oils that can really, really help. One of which is spikenard. Now, you might have gotten spikenard and you're thinking, oh, that smell, that's so weird. It's such a weird smell. Dilute it. Put it with, grapefruit, because grapefruit will be another one that's really good for purifying your skin. But spikenard and grapefruit together can help really clear up troubled skin. The other one that is a perfect toner for your skin is juniper berry. And it does very similar, it has very similar cleansing properties to the skin. So you can mix that. This one is, I've seen it in a lot of different toners. So mixing with a little witch hazel, and you put a little juniper berry in there and use that, to kind of cotton ball and clear up your face. Now, if you don't really want to DIY stuff, I totally get it because I'm not the DIY type. There are a couple of things that I will DIY, but I kind of like my skincare line pre-done by the experts, tested and given to me. Here you go, just use it. Here's your steps. And the steps that the skincare line, we've got a couple different ones, but the one I choose and love the best is the Virage Kit. And it's 4 little steps. You've got a cleanser. And this cleanser it smells fantastic. I believe this one actually has juniper berry in it. It's hard to read right now. But you've got the cleanser. So you wash your face with the cleanser, rinse it off. Once you're done, you have your toner. Now the toner is awesome. You pull it off. It's a sprayer. So you spray your face 2, 3, or maybe 4 times. Get it really good and coated. While your face is still wet, you take the Immortelle serum and you do 1 pump of the Immortelle serum. It does not take much. And while it's still wet, you make sure you get it all there. Now, here's my tip. This is something my grandmother taught me. And like I said, she looked fantastic until she died. And she was, in her 90s. Her skin still looked great. She always said, go up. Do not ever wash your face and pull down. Go up. Go against gravity. Fight gravity. That was all her saying. Fight gravity. So, fight gravity. Take your Immortelle serum and go up. Get it all in there. But the key is make sure it's still wet with this. Get that all done. And then once you're all done with that, you do the Virage moisturizer and you're done. That's it. It's quick, it's easy, it's totally natural. And when they announced this a couple of years ago at convention, they kept saying how all the products in it were completely edible, which sounds terrible with my skincare, but it's nice to know that it's simple and it's easy ingredients that doesn't matter what's in it. It's going to my skin. Therefore, it's a compound that my body will recognize and it will be able to use, and my skin will look better. And we have another line that's called the Essentials skincare line, and that's what we had before we had Virage. And out of that skincare line, I love the invigorating scrub that comes with that. And I use that in the shower in the morning just to give myself a little bit of a scrub because I do like the exfoliation aspect of it. But once a week, I do treat my skin to the Reveal system. And it's a 2-parter. So you do Step one, which is like a little 1 minute, you swirl it around, and it's more of the exfoliating part where you exfoliate your skin. And then this has a little enzyme factor to it, a little enzyme gel that you put over that, and then you just rinse it off. And your skin truly comes out like you've just had, you've been and gotten a facial, and your skin looks super smooth and super glowy. It's amazing. But if you do have troubled skin, we have a line for that too called the HD Clear line. And out of that, because I still get blemishes, I do use the HD Clear essential oil roller. And it comes simply like this with the little metal top, and I will just dab wherever I get any kind of blemish that I need, or I don't need the blemish. What am I talking about? I put it on any blemish that I get so that I give this what it needs to get off of my face. That's what I mean. And that's how I handle my skincare. Now we have an entire spa line for the rest of your skin, because it's not just your face and your décolletage and all those places. You have arms and elbows and things like that. And that's where we've got body scrubs and body butter, which I would have brought in, but my kids took it and it looks trashed, and I wasn't going to put it on camera. And then the other thing is, if you do one more thing for your face, but it's also really good for detoxing other things on your body, is our detoxing mud mask. So this is a great little mud mask that you can apply to your face, like I said, like any other mud mask. And it is got so many cool ingredients, including the myrrh and the juniper berry that we talked about. So it's very purifying, along with some bentonite clay and some lentil seeds, I believe is one of the other ingredients that really helps pull out a lot of the impurities out of your skin. You'll only leave this on just a few minutes, maybe up to 5 minutes, just a real thin layer, and it works great. But here's a little oil hack, shall we say, for this thing. You can put it underneath your armpits and detox your armpits. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet if you've got somebody with really smelly feet, and help them detox their feet so they don't smell so bad. Because it's skin, and your skin has to be taken care of. And this is all about skincare. And skincare isn't just a pretty face. It's your entire body. You don't go to a dermatologist and say, oh, we're just looking from here up. They're like, nope, you're looking the whole body. And we're going to take care of all of your skin. And we've got unscented lotions. We've got soap. We've got, unscented soap. We've got Serenity soap. We've got all kinds of products that are infused with the oils that will help nourish your skin, help you look more vibrant and feel better naturally. So it's really, really very cool to have these products in your home that you can treat, your beautiful face. But you can also treat the rest of your body, and you can treat anybody else in your family too. Because it's not just a skincare regime for you moms or even you dads who want to have great skin. Soap is soap, and you can have your kids using a nice all-natural soap and great lotion all the time too. So I hope this has helped. If there's any questions, we'll stay on for just a minute or two and answer any questions that we might have. But I know some of my favorites definitely are the Virage kit, but post any of your questions here in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. If we don't have any for tonight, which is good, and that's totally fine, feel free, if you think of anything afterwards, you can always put the comments in here after we're done, or you can always email me at essentiallysavannah@gmail.com. Again, thanks for joining us tonight, and I appreciate you all being on our page. Have a wonderful evening, and here's to great skin.